LPT don't go for a 20-mile walk without prior experience. So here it goes. Me, F19 UK, started growing wisdom teeth, and since I couldn't handle the pain anymore, I asked the NHS to give me an appointment with a dentist since all in my area are booked. And the appointment I got was 20 miles away from where I lived. In a different town. So, genius me comes up with the idea to walk the 20 miles since Google said it's only 6 hours and 20 minutes. First bad idea, should have just taken the train. So the day of the appointment, a couple of weeks ago, I wake up at 1 a.m. and prepare some food and drink for the walk. I head out at 2 a.m. and my appointment is at 10:10. I told myself that 8 hours is more than enough, since I'm relatively fit. So it's pitch black and I head outside without my glasses. Second bad idea since I can't see anything without them. But I'm too lazy to go up and get them. As I start, it's relatively okay. I'm walking through my town. It's quiet and dark. As I head outside the city area, it's just fields upon fields of crops. Beautiful night lights of the city, and I took some pictures. Now as I walk further out. On the third mistake, Google in all its wisdom tells me to walk alongside the highway. So I'm walking 5/6 of a mile in 4/5 and the road is empty, and I'm listening to ContraPoints videos that I downloaded earlier. Good times. And as I approach my 10th mile 6 a.m., I can feel the pain in my foot getting worse, and walking on the grass on the side of the road is very much harder than walking on the road. And since cars started using the road, I had to move to the grass. Oof. So now I have a very sore foot, and all the water I drank earlier is starting to signal its release. Try and hold it in, but I fixed the problem later in my own way that I'm not gonna say on Reddit. Now on the 13th mile around 7 a.m.-ish. Pain is spreading to the hips and I need some more snacks. And thankfully there's a beautiful village ahead and a corner shop, grocery shop that I spot from afar. I take some pics of the village and I go into the shop and I buy chocolates and soda. Fourth mistake. So on my next break, I had been taking regular 5 minutes breaks. I decided to have some soda. On an empty stomach. Oh, the pain in my tummy. Despite that, I get up and walk, since in this remote part of the country, I can't just call an Uber and give up. I can only do that in the final town. Around 15/16 mile and 8 a.m.-ish. Shit gets real. My whole body is aching and I'm starting to approach the outskirts of the other town, and finally there are some proper sidewalks to walk on. But guess what? Google fucks me again. Fifth fuck up. And this town has some of the longest and steepest hills ever. Like 2 miles long and all incline. My foot is giving up and I'm just pushing myself to get in town so I can call an Uber. So, it's the last 2 miles and it's already 9:30 a.m. So I know I'm not gonna get my appointment. Side note, my phone is at 15%. Down all the way from 100 at start. I'm just inching ahead at this point. And this is the 2-mile incline hill. Life just fucks me harder and I need to pee again. I blame the soda. So now I'm getting into the main town and walking like a zombie. So now I make a smart move and decide to go to the big Morrisons, similar to Walmart, at the end of this long and shitty road. I only have to go straight. So no need for shitty Google, and I turn my phone off as well. Another smart move. Now, around 10 a.m., as I inch closer to my prize. The toilet. I can stand anymore cause of the pain. But thank God I find some benches along the road to rest and massage my legs. Finally around 11 a.m. after 20 miles of walking, I see the Morrisons logo. Yes, the final few steps through the parking lot were the hardest. And I storm in and find the closest bathroom nearby. Sweet relief. After that, I finally noticed that I'm getting very hungry. So I buy all the cake I want. And a spoon. I start to devour the cake as I realize. 1. This cake tastes amazing. And 2. I didn't call an Uber yet. Very close major fuck up. So I open my phone and 5% left. I quickly enter my home address into the app and get confirmation that the driver arrives in 8 minutes. But phone turns off as I almost read the name of the car and driver. I only managed to see the gray color of the car. And now begins the most stressful 8 minutes of my life as I wait in front of Morrisons for a gray car with an Uber logo. My phone is dead, and if I miss this Uber I'm very fucked. In a new town, can't walk at all, and with no access to my phone for help. I'm done for. Finally the car arrives. It stopped in front of me, and I get in and relax. And on the way back, we travel the same route that I took, and I get a second reminder of every single one of my fuck-ups. But hey, I at least can brag that I once walked 20 miles at once. When I got home, I took off everything and showered first. And enjoyed the rest of the cake. This is a cake for 16 people. And went to sleep. I couldn't walk properly for a few days and I had a mild fever. And the pain in the joints and muscles lasted for about a week. And the tooth pain went away anyways. Thanks for reading this despite my horrible storytelling. TLDR. I overestimated my walking capability. Got cocky. Pun intended. And tried to walk 20 miles in 6 hours. Got fucked by Google Maps directions. Ended up spending approximately 9 hours and almost got stuck in a different town with no phone and no ability to move. Walking 20 miles at once is a 0/10. Wouldn't recommend. Edit. This is what RIP inbox feels like. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can answer everyone's comments. Edit 2. For the people asking why I didn't take my glasses. I should have clarified that I can still function fine without them. But it's just nice to have them. And also I didn't want to wake up my roommate by constantly going in and out. Edit 3. American English helps everyone understand what I'm talking about. And also I lived in America for a while, so some of the words are still stuck in my head. And for anyone with doubt of my Britishness, you can go sod off. Like and subscribe for more.